If you've played any classic 16-bit RPG from the Super Nintendo era, you're well aware of the ultimate cartridge-saving trick, the palette swap. To save precious memory space, developers would take an enemy sprite, recolor it, give it higher stats, and call it a brand new monster. Final Fantasy VI is famous for this. Hundreds of enemies share the exact same line art with just a fresh coat of digital paint. But tucked away in the deep, optional corners of the game, there are a tiny handful of absolute anomalies. Monsters that have completely unique, one-off sprites that never appear anywhere else in the game. And among these rare gems, none are quite as memorable, bizarre, or strangely charming as the Alluring Rider. To find the Alluring Rider, you have to travel deep into the world of ruin and take Cyan to the destroyed remains of Doma Castle. If you sleep there, you trigger a deeply psychological questline where the party literally jumps inside Cyan's subconscious mind to save him from a demon feeding on his trauma. This dungeon, known as the Dreamscape, is a surreal mashup of Cyan's worst memories and repressed emotions. You traverse the phantom train that carried his dead family away, and you witness flashbacks of his conservative, old-school stoicism. It's right here, in the random encounters of this nightmare realm, that the Alluring Rider attacks you. Her placement isn't a mistake. She is a direct manifestation of Cyan's inner turmoil. Let's look at how she's actually designed. The Alluring Rider consists of two distinct parts, a human tamer and her bizarre mount. As we can see, the rider herself has a classic, expressive anime style with short, bouncy brown hair and a vibrant purple outfit, featuring distinct emotional expressions like happy, angry, and crying. In the original Japanese version, she wore a revealing midriff crop top, wielding a whip with an authoritative, almost dominatrix-like energy. When the game came to the West in 1994, Nintendo's strict censorship kicked in. They renamed her to Critic and lengthened her shirt to cover her stomach and pelvis. But the real star of the show is the creature she rides. It's an absolute masterclass in derpy monster design. It features a rotund, bright green reptilian or mammalian body, stubby legs with claws, giant, wide-set glassy eyes, and a short, elephant-like trunk. A tapir of sorts. The contrast between this menacing, whip-wielding girl and her incredibly goofy, adorable green mount makes the sprite instantly pop off the screen. So what inspired this design? There's a brilliant layer of cultural mythology at play here. The creature's physical traits strongly mirror the Baku, a supernatural creature from Japanese folklore. The Baku is a chimera traditionally depicted with the trunk of an elephant and the eyes of a rhinoceros. Its sole purpose in mythology? It devours nightmares and bad dreams. Square's design team did something incredibly clever here. They took a mythological creature meant to eat nightmares and placed it inside a literal nightmare dungeon. But because Cyan's mind is corrupted by his deep grief and the demon wrecks soul, the dream-eating savior is twisted into an enemy trying to destroy you. The whip held by the rider represents the harsh punishment and guilt Cyan inflicts upon himself for failing to protect his kingdom, while her attractive, flirtatious design highlights his repressed desires to move on and find intimacy again after losing his wife. From a technical perspective, the Alluring Rider is a marvel of the game's production. Standard programming logic dictates you don't waste sprite sheets on a random encounter you might only fight once or twice. Bosses get unique sprites, sure, but regular enemies almost always get recycled. Yet the developers refused to recolor her. There is no Hell's Rider or Shadow Rider using this asset in the final dungeons. She belongs exclusively to Cyan's mind. This complete lack of a palette swap elevates her from a simple background monster to a highly specific, bespoke piece of environmental storytelling. The developers wanted the Dreamscape to feel genuinely unique and unrepeatable, and they spent the extra cartridge space to prove it. The sheer expressiveness captured in her design, paired with the legendary derpiness of her green mount, ensures that anyone who steps into Cyan's soul never forgets her. She stands as a perfect example of a time when game developers used limited hardware to create unforgettable, deeply symbolic art. Alluring Rider is guaranteed a plus-tier monster design.